Lost in this hazy room, the darkness surrounds. Pulsating beats electrify the ground. I feel the energy, it's flowing through my veins.
All the evil on the path gets burned. What's up? Welcome, guys. It's April with the Phoenix Collective. Happy holidays. It is, I don't know, Thanksgiving Eve. And I don't know, just that the whole spirit and energy of giving and receiving is all around us. And I love it. It makes my body sing. Okay, there's nothing more than I love than seeing reciprocal energy around me. And yesterday I was kind of feeling that shift that we're making out of hermit mode into getting out there, right? So that hermit energy is necessary, especially when our body is purging through like issues of the subconscious. It will kind of push us into a solitary point, and the reason it does this is because it's a very, very, very powerful time, right? Where we are seeking answers, and when we're in groups of people during that time, like, I know it's always good to reach out to people, but honestly, for me, I know all the answers I need lie within me. And so that is a time for me to like get quiet, meditate, and process. Okay. That's when I reach to my proactive measures of dealing with life, right? I journal, I meditate, I walk, I get quiet, I do art. Any kind of expression to help me get into my subconscious, right? To bypass that critical factor and really dig out what the issues are. Because we have to understand, folks, when we talk to other people, we don't know what their motives are, and misery loves company. And when we seek answers outside ourselves, or we seek others to validate us during times of need, we're going to be led astray a lot of times. Okay, people that are not jealous or don't want you to succeed, and they will steer you in directions that they want for you, right? Right. And so it's very, very important to know yourself and your own energy, and to know what connect with yourself and what makes you happy, because you know you better than other people. Okay. And it's really just unfortunate that that's the reality of it, but it is. Okay. Now, that's not always the case, but for the most part, you don't have to go outside yourself for answers. It's all within you, and it's getting to know yourself and your energy. So anyway, here at the Phoenix Collective, we are just a group of like-minded people who are dedicated to the process of discovering our authentic self, okay? So we're unearthing those shadows. We're really getting in tune with our bodies, right? And our own energy, our own calling back in our own power. We are examining how the behaviors and the situations that we encounter each day, living life, and just the thoughts in our head, and realizing that there's nothing random, okay? That thoughts, much like dreams, are a product of the subconscious. So I as I have found in my journey, they say that the act of being mindful is what we need to attain. I don't know if I agree with that, because that's almost impossible, right? And why would we have these thoughts? The goal in life shouldn't be to control our thoughts, but should be to be mindful of our thoughts. Okay? And that's maybe what the middle path is. I don't know, but it sounds like right to me, okay? Is that because everything that's channeled into our head, I believe, is a product of our fears, our past, and source, right? The Most High. And making those connections between what that's telling us. That's what my intuition is for me, okay? And that's the things that I see and that I feel. It's what, and being actively aware of that is a real source of power. But now what that but we're a real avoidant society because focusing on those things is what we're always trying to avoid, right? Through drugs, materialism, gossip, and hate speech and any acts of ill will towards other people are all because of our own self-limiting beliefs about ourselves. All right, so we need to break free from that and realize that we are all connected as one, correct? Okay, and then when we realize that our actions affect the greater collective and that we are not alone in this journey, right? That's just our ego that is separating us, and that we're all suffering the human condition together. Then when we band together, there's a real power in that. Okay, and that's how we're going to live this consciousness to a higher vibration, but it starts with self-actualization, understanding self. So thanks for being here on this journey with me, and I'm a work in progress, guys. All right, I'm definitely I am blessed to be an actively channeling messages from source and through tarot to assist me and to have acknowledged this purpose and passion in my life, right? And accepting it as who I am, right? In my authenticity, that these were gifts that were given to me from God, right? But does that make me perfect? No. Um, and like, honestly, I stop my videos when I'm done and I rewatch them because sometimes I don't even remember what I'm saying because, like I said, these messages come through me, not from me. I can't accept responsibility for them other than the fact that they come out of me. All right. And that I try to apply them in my life as well. But I'm equally as human as you are. So I'm not perfect. And I feel like for my own self, I've been in my own shadow this last week. I'm actually a resident manager of a sober living facility. My 9 to 5 kind of like, or actually my 24 hour, because I live where I work. Okay, and sometimes when the houses or all like there's 7 of them out here, um are in a period of like relapse or struggle, being an empathetic person, can tune into that and it alters my mood, right? Or and I have had to learn that from my intuition when I need to go into hermit mode and protect my own energy, and how to really have boundaries. So it's been a real like lesson for me. But everybody needs a coach, okay? Like think about that, right? We have football players, we have singers, we have gymnastic Olympians, we have, you know what I mean? Just job coaches. There's coaches everywhere, and they have a real like important job in this world, right? Because they can look at therapists and like I mean just life coaches, right? They're able to look at the entire field when the game is playing, right? The game of life. And because when you're in it, you're only seeing the next play, right? It's hard to see everything that's going on. And I need a coach just as much as everybody else does, okay? Because I don't always see the whole field, and that ability to separate from ego, which is so hard. You guys, like we expect children to do this. Think of the expectations we have on children, okay? They're out in the schoolyard and they get in a fight, and we say, "Knock it off right now, right now. Apologize to each other," right? And we demand that of them. Holy fuck! Can you imagine as an adult having somebody come in and say, "Knock that off"? Apologize. You know better, right? Because I mean, we do. But as adults, we feel so rigid in our own self-limiting beliefs and our need to be right that we forget that if from a coach perspective that probably both parties are wrong anyway, right? Somebody said that today at a NA meeting that I went to, that he had to step outside of his ego and realize that, like, that's my buddy, and we're probably both wrong anyway, right? And that's so true in life, right? Ugh, sorry, my nose itches when I channel sometimes, or runs, so just ignore me when I do that kind of stuff. All right, so let's get into the cards, all right? Because I'm just rambling on for some reason. I got real high energy today because I've been around a lot of high vibrational people, and that gets me like bleh, almost high. So off the prana and energy. So let's direct that energy into the cards, and I can send that off with you guys into your holidays, okay? All right. All right, let's check out what we got in the past position. All right, so I've got the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So this is earth energy, right? The Ace being new beginnings, the Six being give and take, right? That balance of give and take. So we've got um, the Ace of Pentacles offers that like gift of abundance, right? That new beginning, right? And of stability and hope and strength. And we've been talking about that, about how we've gone through this hermit mode, this intense period of personal growth, and then we step through the gateway right into this new beginning. All right, and into these final tests. We're out of Capricorn, we're into Aquarius, and right now we're in another retrograde. Okay, so just be aware that we're gonna be pushed inside again during this time. It's always okay. So Mercury is that communication planet, right? So this time, during this time, like words get muddled, and we're really not meant to be having discourse, which is really weird because I'm feeling like I'm being pushed out of hermit mode right now, but I don't know. It's the opposite for me right now for some odd reason. Mm. But we're gonna see some tests come up. Okay, some final tests that will usually bubble up through the internal thought process, and I would wait till after retrograde to verbalize them. So let's go within right now and process through these. But the the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles is abundance through service work. So, and I even noticed in my intro, so I always record my intros, you guys, before I pull cards. I noticed that I talked about two very contracting things, right? About the hermit mode going within, right? And the need for that. And then I started talking about coaching, right? And how we all need a coach. So there's balance. Okay. So through service work. So so what I'm picking up on right now is that there's abundance coming, and that abundance is going to be through understanding that balance of give and take, right? And this isn't so we've released this person, whoever this message is directed for, has been acknowledged by spirit that you understand that there is the generosity by giving back is equally as important as receiving. Okay, and that you are now, spirit is going to be giving you the Ace of Pentacles in the traditional Rider Waite deck has that spirit handing a pentacle out of a cloud, and that means that this is divine. Okay, this is a gift from spirit, that they are going to be giving you abundance because you understand the reciprocal nature and of generosity, right? That you're not going to be using this for selfish greed, and it's not going to be a detriment to your life, right? You're not going to be in that Four of Pentacles all stuck there while everybody else is having a blast, and you're so like into the greed that you actually will be able to be lifted free from it because you're utilizing it in a way that is like positive, and that graders the benefits the greater collective. Okay, so those were the cards in the past. And that just shows to me that personality that I'm talking to. So it's kind of like a little dipstick to know whether or not this reading is for you, right? If you are a person that has understood now the balance of money, right? And you know that's a real earth angel kind of thing, like a real chosen one, light worker thing, because money to us really is nothing. Like I don't need it, really. I mean, I need it, but I'll give it away just as easy, right? It doesn't dictate my life. All right, that I understand that it's need for it in order to better society, but that's why After a light worker has been through like the star seeds, which we're like now star trees, I think, you know what I mean? Because we're no longer seeds. We we've sprouted, right, and we're growing. So we're, I don't know, my star trees. I thought about that the other day because it's like, damn, after you've gone through all your tests, right, and your dark night of the soul and into your spiritual awakening, um, you've really come to that point of understanding like the balance of things, right? So that's who I'm speaking to today, somebody that has been through that, and that spirit is able to hand you that gift of abundance, right? You've been through the struggle, you've been through everything, and now you have proven yourself to be capable of handling that energy. And like confirmation in the presence, who did I get? The Queen of Pentacles. Like she, look at her. She embodies that fully. That is who the Queen of Pentacles is. She is that spirit, you guys. She is that energy, that archetype of nurture, of like compassion and caring, and she has a real connectedness to this earth. And understands that her role and leadership role is to utilize that in a fair, balanced way, right? Very in tune with her intuition, Mother Earth, and just the whole interconnectedness of the world and Gaia, right? She understands that she is the law of oneness. She is unconditional love, right? And so that's where we're at in the present time. That's the energy we have. So we have come off of that energy of spirit, recognizing the work we've done, and that our capabilities of balancing that and made into our Queen of Pentacles role. And I love it, you guys. So clarifying on that, like, check this out. Hey, confirmation. Look at the next card I just pulled. The confirmation off the. My nose just itches so bad. Like, um, the Two of Wands. Is he balancing, right? This is a real balancing act, right? And so this reading is all about duality today, and understanding where people are coming from, where we are, and where we're going, and that we're all in different stages of this on this planet, and that we have a duty and obligation to for compassion, empathy, and love for one another, the law of one, right? And balance. Balance. This is possibly the weirdest reading I've ever done, but whatever. I'm rolling with it. Okay, so decisions and planning. Okay, so wow. So all right, so let's look at this. The two of Wands also highlights that need for decision and balance, right? And like abundant stability and independence, but it also recognized the need to take a risk, a calculated one, right? All right, so that's being vulnerable. That's stepping out into your fears, right? Because anything unknown is scary, right? But by staying where you are, and even though you want, like, because wands represents passion and desire, right? So we are like, I really want to do this, I really want to do this, and the Queen of Pentacles, and also that gift of abundance from spirit, and understanding that as long as your path and purpose is going to better the world around you and sits well with your integrity, that it's yours. Okay, that's all that is. Okay, so be vulnerable, step into it, and embrace it, because people that are successful view vulnerability as a positive thing, not a scary thing. And I know for myself, I'm not willing anymore in my life to sit in anything that makes me unhappy, and I refuse to be people pleasing in nature. That I have stepped fully into and called back in my own power from all timelines, all lifetimes, and all people. They do not have my authority to use my energy for anything. It is mine, right? And I've done lots of meditations and work on this, and so I have stepped fully into my power, that it cannot be utilized by anyone but me. And now Spirit's saying, congratulations. Now that it's not being siphoned off by cords to the world around me and given away freely to those that don't deserve it, that I can utilize that now because I have proven myself through my trials and tests and tribulations to be able to use that and be of service to others, because there is no higher purpose than to be of service to others. There's no higher purpose. And every day I wake up, I ask God to, yep, let me be a vessel for you. Today, I am yours. I have full faith in my Creator to take me where I need to be. And I know that being of service to Him helps me be of service to the world around me and connect fully into my own power that's mine. I get to guide that shit. Okay? You do too. Don't forget that. Okay, so let's move into the future. Uh, just a reminder, right? The tarot is a living tool for personal growth. It is used to show you the path that you are on, and then the most likely outcome if you continue on this same journey that you are, like on the same path, in the same energy, and the same direction, with the same intentions. Okay? And if you don't like it, fucking change it, right? Because you have that power. We have free will down here, okay? Hey, but I'm picking up on some stuff that is awesome. So I don't know. I'm personally going to stay on my path if this is the direction that it's going, right? All right, because I'm liking it today. I'm really liking it. Okay, like I told you guys, I personally just got out of a period of hermit mode, right, where I was really forced within, and now I am being pushed out of it, and I'm being pushed out of it during a Mercury retrograde, which I really kind of think is a cosmic joke, for me to like, yay, now I'm supposed to really get out there and talk a lot, but it's during a time when communication is like really challenging. So once again, I guess it's another test from spirit because he doesn't want my life to be easy. Okay, I always have to be pushing through things that are a little bit challenging, but guess what? I can handle that. Okay, I can handle anything that's put in front of me, anything, and succeed. Not only succeed, but thrive, right? Because I know who I am, and that's the intentions I put out for myself, right? When, okay, we are so connected, you guys, to phones and computers and like people talking and all this crap in our head that really influences us from being in our own energy. All right. And during that time of hermit mode, I called in all my power. I disconnected all my cords. I was received all the information that I needed to about what was going on in the world around me and how my energy has been manipulated and moved by others, to really bring that inward and learn from all of those interactions that I've been having throughout my life and what those did for me personally. Even though at the time it was like, it felt like, why am I going through all this? But now to see that those were all just merely tests, right? They were divinely guided by my Creator for me to be able to see the world in an accurate point, remove all the masks from everybody around me so that I may use my voice to help guide others. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all of those people that did all those shitty things to me, because without them, I wouldn't be the person I am right now. So thank you so much. I love all of you. And you know what? When they call me, I will forgive them. When they do call me, and when they like, and I'm telling you, it's already happened and it's been happening, and it's because we are all human, suffering the human condition together. Right? We're all here to make mistakes and learn. So, I've made them too. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not perfect at all, but I'm just saying that when we uncover our shadows and make meaning of them, it becomes a source of great power for us. It becomes our greatest strength, not our greatest weaknesses. I love my shadows, and I love all my karmics, and anybody in my life now as my soul tribe and my soul family, those that are vibing with my tribe, right, that are pushing me further into that new purpose of love and giving. And that's what the cards in the future position show me. That I just pulled these and I'm looking at them now, and I see the Ace of Rods, which again is that energy of one. That's that new beginning. We actually have a triple one energy because I pulled that with the Justice card. Okay, now the Justice card is the 11th card in the deck, so that's that double one energy, which is double one, so the one energy is very kind of self-serving. It's like self-empowerment, and it's seeking personal power, right? And the double energy of that really makes a person self-centered or center-focused, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's an empowerment. It's actually the number. The one is the number of the leader, right? It's the very first number because it's the self, right? So self-mastery. So you've got that double focus of self, but the one and the one is the two energy, which is the two is like the lovers, right? All right. And that energy is very, very important too, because then we see that we can take our own self-mastery and share it with others, right? But also shows the double two paths you can go down. You can continue to go down that path and only serve yourself, or you can go down that path and of others, of service work, right? And realize that we are all connected as one. And then there's no right or wrong, guys. I mean, honestly, they both lead to the same point of, self-mastery, but the solo path is a lonely path. That's all I gotta say. In the end, you might find yourself very lonely. All right. So the Justice card is fairness, balance, integrity, accountability. And so with this new beginning, what this is telling me is that no longer are you able to partake in anything that doesn't serve from a point of integrity, right? If it's not helping others, if it's not fair and it's not balanced, and it's we've gone through that whole cycle, right? To the completion, the 22nd card. There's another master number, right? The world card means that we now understand we are connected to the world around us, and it's not all about me, and it's not all about you, right? It's about lifting the consciousness together to a higher vibration. So hey, happy freaking holidays, man. And this is perfect place to be as we venture into a new year, a new year, a new you, a new earth. I mean, we've got a lot going on for us, right? I mean, honestly, we should all be holding hands singing kumbaya right now, because that's the energy that I'm feeling. I'm very much in my own energy and excited for what life has to offer. Hey, I love all of you, and I don't have to tell you that we are all connected as one, right? So be kind to yourself, but be kinder to those around you. I'm going to stop babbling and I'm going to let you enjoy your holiday. Okay? Namaste.